So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, once again. And we are here and we are going to share this hour together. And it's not only me that I'll be speaking, I'll be sharing with you on a business opportunity, Forever Living to be precise. But I'll also be with Michelle, Precious, and Ruth. And I hope that it's going to be of value tonight. And first and foremost, I would love to thank God for having you, for giving us this opportunity all together, for our families, for putting dreams in our hearts, and for us, just giving this opportunity, I mean, to just being invited, because as far as I know is that there's nothing that is happening in our lives by chance. So if you choose to spend this time together, it's not because you're so smart, or because you're very open-minded or something. Yeah, that could, but also that means God has allowed you to use this time and yeah, for us to be here. And we have got 3 months to go to close the year. And I think that is why, like right now, we've probably been doing these sessions as many times as possible. It's because we believe that so many people are like, you know what, I want to do more. I want to close a year on a high note. I want to make a change. I don't want to close 2024 the way I closed 2023, because honestly, how you're going to close this year will determine how your 2025 is going to go. And so as a guest, we love for you to be more open-minded, for you to make a choice to say, you know what, if other people are doing and making a change in their lives, then I want to do it as well. And this 3 months is a very, very, very big determining factor of how your 2025 is going to be, as I said. But I know that through prayers, through the goal that we're going to create, thoughts, people that are, are surrounding us, people that are going to be, connected with, associated with, like the person invited you in this meeting, will be able to make that we are actually elevating in our lives. And obviously, we shouldn't be giving excuses. I was listening to one of the sessions, motivational session, and I posted actually, no, not that one. That one is on procrastination. But it was also talking about the power of consistency, and of course the fact that people sometimes don't even start, well, because of fear. So there's fear, there's starting and then not having the consistency of doing things, the procrastination and all that. And that is where now people start to feel like things are not for me, things are not working for me. But I do believe that everybody is meant to be able to live the life that God has called them to live. My name is Veronica Gervaskundia, and I hold a degree in computer science. I'm a Tanzanian currently living in South Africa. I'm a mom of three, I'm a wife as well, but I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for over 10 years, guys, and I'll tell you, it has been an amazing journey. Challenging, yes. There's nothing that is worth it that has no challenges. I mean, I cried a number of times. I've been rejected quite a number of times. I've been laughed at quite a number of times. But I'll tell you, at the end of the day, when God calls you to do something, and that becomes, I mean, for me, what I'm doing right now with you, I feel like it's my purpose, because I've got so many stories in my business community that people are now living their life to their fullest. People are now, I'm using amazing products that are actually helping them in their health. And, like a community where like we are positive, we know what we want, and we know that, we can be able to be whoever that we want to be. And so I'm currently a global business coach, and a business community in about 13 countries. And I'm grateful for that. And so we're going to talk about financial growth, but we also tell you that it is not just us that we're here in this meeting. We're 21 of us. Our community is in about 13 countries, as I said, and these are the countries that we are, we are located, or we have got people that are building the business with us. You can see Zimbabwe here. Can you just chat in where you're listening this session from? I'm talking to you from South Africa, and you can see South Africa somewhere here. I'm a Tanzanian, and so we have good business communities in all these countries, and we are looking forward into expanding. So let me get to see where you're listening this session from, and let's see if we're going to expand with you, especially if you're a guest today. Now, our mission in our business community is to help people, like show, like the way we are showing you right now, coaching each other. So when you start, you will not be alone, but then also supporting you to start your business on a very low startup capital without quitting what you do on your part-time. Okay. And literally everybody can do. That's why I say people from all walks of life, because it doesn't matter if you've gone to school or you've not. It doesn't matter if you have failed in life, you've failed in a business, in another business before. It doesn't really matter. Your background doesn't really matter. What matters is you have goals that you want to achieve. First goal that we always want to help each other, and of course, when it comes to financial literacy, we want people to be debt free. So if that's you, or someone that is in debt, then today is an opportunity to be able to know how you can be able to help each other. But on top of that is education, and I know, like for example, countries like Zimbabwe, Education is challenging, but there's a lot of educated people, you understand, which is amazing. And so what we want to do is making sure that people are getting the education either for themselves or for their kids, in a better way, in a nicer way, in an easier way, or in all that. But one other thing that is very key for us is global travels. So we are helping each other into making sure that people travel the world, because I mean it's my passion as a founder of the team to travel. And today I was speaking to one of the ladies, and the one thing that she mentioned, very excitedly, is that, do you know, Vera, with my age, I've never boarded a plane. And I think it's because of the story that she has heard from the team. She has just joined the business right now. And so one of her very first goal is to travel the world. And I told her, if you become a supervisor by end of November, that is next month, so you just need to have 5 people in your team, literally, to become a supervisor, you're gonna get a free, cruise ship, opportunity, to try to cruise from Durban to Mozambique and coming back to Durban. She got very, very, very excited. So I don't know if that is your goal, but global travel is definitely one of our goals. And of course, and eventually to be able to enjoy total financial freedom, like most people that we have been able to achieve that. So what is that matters to you is what really matters to us. And so the question for you is, where do you want to be in the next 5-10 years, honestly? But of course, in the next 3 months, between now and end of the month, you could actually have an extra $500. You understand? Like between now and end of the year, you could have already have increased your income by 700, 1,000. It really depends with you and what you're gonna do. But there can be some that can be done between now and 3 months. But then what about 1 year? Time like this next year. What about 5 years and 10 years? How do you want your family to look like? So let's say you are employed and you have got so much work, and sometimes you are overwhelmed with work in such a way, like you don't have much time to spend with family. What is that you want to do out of that situation? Maybe, we are talking about health. Maybe you're challenged when it comes to health, or someone that is challenged when it comes to health. What about your monthly or annual income? Maybe you're a student and you know that there's no jobs to be found. Maybe you are a graduate and you don't know what to do because you've been looking for a job and it's not where to be found. Maybe you already have a job, but the salary is just not enough. Maybe you're building a business, but it is just not expanding to give you what you want. So I don't know what situation you're in right now, but what I know is that everything can be able to increase. Everything, savings, investments, experience, but also the life that you will impact in your life, by the choice that you're going to make, like being in this meeting, listening to the end, and then also being able to say, you know what, if other people can do it, then I definitely want to do it. So we talked about global travel, talk about experiences, and these are just some of the examples. This is just one of the trip that we had. We're just landing right now, I mean, about a week ago, and this is me and my husband, and these are some of the people that we had from Nigeria. These are some of the people that we actually work. These are our friends. These ladies from the US, from the UK, sorry, from Nigeria, from Tanzania, and the rest actually from Tanzania. These ladies that you're seeing here is from Namibia, and actually part of the team that we are building, our team Unstoppable, and all these ladies from Romania. And then it was a Europe tour. We were actually cruising in one of the biggest cruise ships in Europe, and we went to, quite a number of cities in Italy. We went to Florence, like this is Milan. I'm not showing off. I'm just telling you that, whatever I'm telling you right now is actually possible, and people have been doing it. And as you can see here, this lady is from a very humble beginning in Namibia, and now she's traveling the world. You understand? This lady, as you're seeing here, this lady is in business for only 6 months. 6 months, and her this month bonus that she's waiting for right now, she posted, is about $3,500. That's about 63,000 rands or Namibian dollars, and that's a lot of money, guys. And so imagine, where will you be in the next few months? Where will you be in the next 1 year? You understand? And obviously, you know that you need a change. Definitely. One of the changes that you need to make is to start a business. So if you already have a business, why not start the second one? If you have a job, then why not start a business on the side? Because the most important thing is to be able to have another source of income. I mean, I've got a bit of influence when it comes to women, and most women that they come to me and we talk about their challenges. When I think about the challenge, I'm like, what, if you are able to increase your income by a certain percent, at least one source of income, I know you can be letting go of a lot of challenges like, being disrespected, and that is not just for women, for men as well, being disrespected in your work area, in your family, with your in-laws, if you're married, even the self-esteem, personal self-esteem that is supposed to make you, become more than what you are right now. You understand? So I know finances is a very, very huge matter. And so we're going to talk to you about Forever Living products. And I know maybe you have heard about it. Personally, when I heard about Forever, my aunt told me that you're gonna fail because she has done another business that looked like Forever, and she thought I'm gonna fail. But so some people judge Forever because of few people that they know that maybe they did, and then they did not proceed. For me, I say people don't fail in Forever, people quit. So most people are finding people that have quit in their business and they're telling them it doesn't work. But I will tell, I've been in this business for over 10 years, guys. And I will tell you, it has been an honor to be building this business and to be impacting people in their lives through this business. But of course, you know, it is a business that it will need you to become your own boss. And becoming your own boss, it means you'll need to know what you need to do every single day. And people don't have the discipline to become their own bosses. And that is why people feel like it can't be for them. But I will tell you, if you are able to sit down right now and say, I'm going to learn this business, and then I'll just tell you that your life is about to change, because people are actually making some insane money. My personal income, guys, from Forever is insane. Insane. I know there's no way I would have gotten employed, as a computer scientist, and then to say what I'm making right now. So I know what I'm talking about. But was it easy? Definitely not. I'm gonna tell you black and white. You understand? It is not gonna be walking a path, but it's the same case as what we do every day. People wake up in the morning every day, go to work every day, leaving their kids at home. So one of the ladies was telling me that she used to lock her kids at home just to go work and come back. How can that be easy? And still the money is not enough, and still you're not getting appreciated in your job. Still you don't see the green light of where you're going. Still you might lose your job. So how can that be easy? I know women in the corporate world, they actually, let go of their worth. You understand? They have to sleep with their bosses, for example, to get an increment. They have to, like, people do a lot of things. You understand? So I know Forever is a business. It will require you to have the discipline, but I'm telling you, when you grow into building a business in Forever, you're growing as a person. At this particular time, allow me to welcome this amazing woman that understood. She's very young. She's 25. Precious, please unmute yourself. This lady is 20 something, and I met her on social media, and she came for one of the sessions that we had. I physically came to Zimbabwe this year, I think in April, and she came for the meeting, and she has been constantly on my neck, about the business in an amazing way. Meaning she really wanted a change. And just a few days ago, she shared with me her story. And I was like, wow, she's just new. She has just started the business, guys. Just started the business. So she can't even say, like, oh, I've made this money and that. But I know her mindset has been transformed because of this business. And I know that Precious is going to be one successful woman in our community, in our business community. And so, Precious, it is my honor to work with you. And I'm looking forward to hearing your story as you're impacting everybody else. Talk to everybody that is here and tell them the importance of making a change and not hold on into their challenges and feel like life is not worth it anymore. You understand? So I'm Precious, over to you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, my leader.
Oh,
Hello, everyone.
hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can't see you and I can't hear you.
Why is it I can't see it? I
I
don't
think,
know. I can't see
are
myself.
you using your phone?
Yes, I'm using my phone.
Maybe that's why, but we can see you, so you can, and your camera is perfect, so you can keep on talking.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I am happy talking to you right now. Before I say anything, let me tell you one story which happened. I I called my dad and I said, Dad, you know what? Today I'm going to present. It was like, oh, I wish if I could join, but we don't have electricity. So
Mm,
I believe that next time when I get a chance to present, you will be in the
wow,
audience listening to me.
nice.
So I am so happy to be here. And I tell you that I'm not yet where I want to be, but I really know for sure that better days are coming. And for the truth, I tell you, better days are coming for sure. Well, my story, whew, yeah, I don't know where I can start from, but
But
the
shorten.
reason why I joined the Forever business is because I wanted an opportunity to know myself. And when I was reading one of the books from our combo, it says the forever business is not a job, but it's an opportunity for everyone. So when I saw that, I asked myself, like, so if it is an opportunity, why not me? Because I need to do something for myself. I need to do great for myself. I need to find my purpose in life. So I I had to move from my parents' place to come to South Africa so that I can expand in my business and sponsor myself to start this business. So when I came, I didn't know. I didn't know where to start from because I had to finance myself. But I tell you that it's amazing, and I'm seeing great things all the time. And I believe that with consistency and working with my teammates, it's going to help me. And I can't sleep, not in a bad way. I can't sleep. Sometimes I wake up and say, is that me? Yes, I need to do it. And for sure, I have to. So if you are there and sometimes you feel like, I'm lonely, I don't know what to do, and I don't know where to start from, I tell you that the moment when you start to tell yourself, to tell your mind and visualize doing better in your life, that's when you do the action. And I tell you that better days are coming for sure, and they will once you tell yourself. And our business community has everything that you want. If you want to know about social media, if you want to know how to talk to people, if you want anything, we have everything for you. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, some of the business, they start by trying to create a website, trying to start their own things from scratch, but everything is for us. It's inside our hands. It's just you taking the
Precious,
action and
tell us why you decided to start the business. What is that made you say, what are the struggles? What are the, that made you say, I need a change?
oh,
Maybe
thank you
others can also be
for
able
that.
to relate with that.
All right. So the reason why I started this business is because I'm a flight attendant by profession, and I spent 2 years without going for work. And I was struggling, to be honest with you. I was at home and I didn't know what to do. I still remember sometimes I would sell ice cream during the week so that I get $2 just for me to get in town and go to church and come back. So I really knew that I have to change somewhere, somehow. I need to make an action. And with that, that pushed me to realize that you don't have to wait for the opportunity. You need to look for the opportunity and do the action. So that situation of me knowing that I really wanted to do better in my life, that's the one that made me to be where I am to join the business.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's nice. And what are you telling the youth? Because I know you're a young woman, and I know you also doing very well when it comes to social media. And like the fact that you can be able to use what you have to be able to build yourself and be a global business coach. What are you telling everybody?
Oh, thank you so much for such a question. Well, for me, I had my own past where I wrote my high school 7 times, and I felt like I had failed in my life. So using the social media is helping me to find myself, to connect with so many people who also have the same challenge somewhere, somehow. And everyone in this world has failed, but some we take time to realize where we want to go. So I'm using social media because I know that many youths are going to connect through my story.
Yeah, nice. And how are you seeing yourself with forever?
Ooh. In the forever business, I what I can tell you is there are two companies in this world. There is forever business and many other. So if there is forever business, that's the only company that I know, and I believe that I'm going to be a great person with it.
No, you're already an amazing, leader. And by the way, Precious is the one that actually initiated this meeting. And from her is when I thought, you know what, every single day we can have a meeting with different teams. And so yesterday we had a meeting with another team. Tomorrow we're going to have 2 meetings, the other day, like the whole week. And Precious, let me just give it to you. With everything that you're seeing this week happening in the team, that is you initiating this meeting that brought every other, meeting that started. And so congratulations and thank you for your enthusiasm in the business and for being passionate as you are. And I'm looking forward to keep working with you and making an impact to so many other people. So thank you so much. And I wanted Precious to share with you her story, because then I do believe that there could be someone here that have failed in their lives, because she shared that with me. And maybe there's someone here that doesn't know what to do and where to go and all that. And so Precious has just started the business, and she is just, as I said, just starting. But you see, I wanted her to share with you that, for you to know that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are right now. You can still make a change. And I hope that 1 year from now, we're going to have a meeting like this, and maybe you're going to join in and you're going to hear Precious sharing with you what she has been able to do, because I'm personally committed to her growth, the way we are all committed to your growth, regardless of who has invited you in this meeting. So you've been invited in this meeting because we know that we believe in you. However, they say poor is passing up of opportunities repeatedly, so don't get to sit down and hear about all this and then, and start doubting yourself and all that. And, let this opportunity pass you by, you understand? And so Forever's been there since 1978, 46 years in business, in over 140 countries. The headquarters in Scottsdale in the US. This is the CEO and this is the founder, apparently, who unfortunately passed away a few years ago. But this is Father and Son, so it's a family-owned business, debt-free business. And that is to say that the strength and the stability of the company is just incredible. As you can see, this gentleman here he is with us, and we were with him. This is all of us, Team Unstoppable. This is our team, okay? And we were not in Zimbabwe, we were not in Namibia, we were not in South Africa. We were actually, I think we were in Croatia that day, and Dubrovnik or somewhere in Croatia, because it was a cruise ship, it was moving, and we had that opportunity to be in a cruise ship, one of the biggest cruise ship in the world, and we were with over 2,800 people, that are forever business owners. And this is our our CEO that we had an opportunity to take a picture with him, and plus other FBOs. Now, this is my sponsor. Okay, these are my sponsors, Eno Salem and the wife, and I'm traveling with them, and so that is why I usually tell people when I get here, I usually ask people, can you please write the name of the person invited in this meeting, because probably there's a day you'll be traveling with them. This is myself. My husband was also on this board, but he wasn't on this picture. This guy is also part of my team. I met him personally, so he just joined to me directly, and here he is, and we are traveling with him. You understand? And so whoever invited you here, please write their name and say thank you, because there is a day you'll be going to tick off one of your goals, two of your goals, and you will be with them because I've invited you in this meeting. So for what does that make Forever different is the fact that the stability of the company, it has been there for over 46 years, and it's in aloe vera based company. And so we are the largest grower, manufacturer, and distributors of aloe vera based products. And I will tell you, it's not just aloe vera, because if you want to be an entrepreneur, then you need a product that is in high demand. If there's one that is in high demand right now, is health. Everybody wants to live a good health, a healthier lifestyle. Everybody probably wants to lose weight. Everybody wants to have a great skin. If people have got kids, they do want their kids to be healthy. And so health is a very, very good product to have, because it is in demand. You understand? And so not only health, you want to also be a good person. I mean, I'm sure you're a good person. So you don't want to just, say I'm selling health or healthy products and they're not good ones. And so Forever is, the products are organic. The products are natural. And so we know what we are offering to the community, and we are seeing the changes that people are making. But the third thing that is important in our company is that Forever has used aloe vera. And you see, you don't want to just have a product, you want a product that is trusted. And if you're going to tell your customer that this one is made of aloe vera and this one is made of another ingredient, your customers are going to buy the aloe vera one. And so we are the largest growers, manufacturers, and distributors of aloe vera based products. And our products are actually also award-winning products. And what we do is we do 4 things. We use the products. And so I remember at age 29, also very diabetic, very cholesterol is not okay and all that. And I had to lose weight because I was overweight. And so I went on to using a program called Clean 9. Clean 9 is a 9 days program, and it's a weight loss program, detox program. And within 9 days, I was able to lose 5.3 kilos. Within a month, I was able to lose 8 kilos. Sorry, within a month, I was able to lose 10 kilos. Within 3 months, I was able to lose 18 kilos. And for me, that was big. And I will tell you, how many people, I'll ask you, how many people do you know that they're looking for a change? So many. So that is my story when it comes to weight loss. But we have got a lot of stories, people, when it comes to women reproductive health challenges, when it comes to fertility, when it comes to non-communicable diseases. But our products are not medicines. They're not, drugs. These are just natural products that you're using, the food supplement that you're using to make that your body is operating at its optimal health. You understand? And so use the products, because when you use the products, then you are able to share and recommend other people. When it comes to sharing the products, you're looking at making an extra, you're making 43% retail profit. And so you're developing 20 to 30 regular customers. So you don't have, it's not like you're going to be selling to everybody. But I mean, if you have got 100 that you're investing in forever, for example, just like when you want to buy a handbag and go and sell, obviously you're buying at a cheaper price, going sell at a higher price. So with forever, you're buying maybe 100 worth of products. You're going to sell 143. So 43 becomes your profit. Guys, you cannot go to your boss and tell them, please, can you give me an increase of 43%? They won't give it to you, and you know it. But you can literally be going to work. You can be going to your job. You can be going to your school. You can be, maybe you're a stay-at-home mom. You can be putting status, and someone can be seeing your status, and someone can be like, you know what, bring me that, and bring me that. That is 43% retail profit coming to you. Now, you're also looking at building a team. Building a team is you're inviting people to take a look at a business opportunity, not just buy from you. Okay, you're gonna be sharing them with them. Like, you know what? I know you have goals. Now I've got a business opportunity. The way we are sharing with you, you can invite them for a business meeting like this. You can be able to meet them over a cup of coffee. We will help you talk to them. So don't even think like, how can I talk to people? I don't know how to talk to people. It is part of the training. I'm Precious. Today is our first meeting to speak on a meeting. But I know she's very good already. Of course, she used to be a teacher, or she is a teacher. You understand also, on top of being a air hostess, but we get to train each other on how to do this business, the skills. And there's where now the fourth thing comes: coach your team. But when you are building a team, when someone says, yes, I want to build a business with you, I want to be part of your team, whoever says, you know what, this person is going to buy products, because obviously they're going to buy the products. Even you, when you want to start the business, you will have to buy products for you to be able to use and share. You understand? When they buy products, forever says, congratulations, you have taken your time. They're going to compensate your time. They're going to compensate your skills for sharing this opportunity to another person that says yes, because they're not going to look for that person. You're going to look for your friends, okay, and people on social media. When they say yes to Forever, it splits profits with you. Forever pays you about $120 per person that says yes to your business. That is a once-off bonus. Okay, so don't celebrate the 120, and don't even think like, oh, so I've been invited here for someone else to make money. No, it's just that you can't be able to join in Forever if you're not joining under someone. That's the thing. So you're supposed to join under someone because you're supposed to get the coaching. So Forever is going to pay you because you're going to coach other people. The more the people that you're going to have in your team that they're making the money, the more people that you're going to have in your team that they're using the products, sharing the products, and they're also building teams, the more the money you also be making. You understand? So we actually do 4 things. These are the 4 things that is literally our business. Is it difficult? I mean, well, we talk to people every single day, and you have got a lot of products that you can be able to choose which category. So you don't have to, you don't have to do, skincare if you're not a skincare person. I'm not a skincare person. I'm a weight loss person. Maybe you're a gentleman here and you're like, you know what? I want to do I want to do men's grooming products. I want to do sports and nutrition. So you can choose. I want to do wellness. I want to do weight management. There's also male reproductive health challenges product that we have, and people spend money every single year. The question is, how much money do you want among this? People spend about $586 billion a year when it comes to their weight. You understand? So how much money do you want to make? Look, I mean, we can't show everything, but the 2 things that we can show, but that are visible, is skin and weight loss. People are losing weight and their skins are getting better. But we have got a lot of other products which you can see. How much money do you think people spend on their skin every single day? People spend a lot of money, but you see, because of our products, people are really getting better, you know? People are really getting better. So you don't have to have like bad skin like this one. It can be like this, but you just want to be better. But even if it's bad, you know, I know this lady, she's actually my sponsor. And this lady really had a very, very big challenge, you know. And not only this, she also had a challenge when it comes to fertility, PCOS. She was told, you know, she was struggling to get a baby. And she used our products, and now she's a mom of three. You understand? And so I know that products are amazing, and you can be able to help other people with these products as you're making an impact. You're also making your finances better, because obviously they're not going to get the products for free. You're going to get them from forever. You're going to sell it to them. You understand? And so if other people are getting better, you can actually be able to help a lot more people get better as you're getting better yourself, you know? So when it comes to weight loss, look, I mean, here is where I was saying that at age 29, I was so very diabetic, very cholesterol is not okay and all that. And I was overweight and I needed to lose weight. And you can see here, I used a C9, and within 9 days, I was able to lose 5.3 kilos. Within a month, I was able to lose 10 kilos. Within 3 months, I was able to lose 18 kilos. And guys, you know, losing weight is one thing, but one other difficult thing is to be able to maintain. And I was able to maintain my weight for over 5 years until I got my last born. And now, of course, I've lost weight again. This lady is called Rafia. You know, we call her Fit Mama. She lost this weight when she was breastfeeding. This guy that you're seeing is called Said. He lost 22 kilos. You understand? I think in about what is it 3 months as well, I think, you know. And I will tell you, we have got so many stories that you can just, when you choose to do forever, we have got all these stories that you can be able to create a page for yourself. You can be able to create a brand for yourself. You know, you can be able to help other people by using these stories and build yourself a business. And so forever is amazing. It is that amazing, and everything is there for you that you can be able to use to build your business yourself. Now this lady, as you can see, is called Heather, and Heather had a heart condition called mitral valve prolapse. And so she was very, very, very challenged when it comes to this, and at a very young age. And she had to start using medicine. And because of that, she started gaining weight, a lot of weight, actually. This is her and her mom. She even had suicidal thoughts. So she met someone that made her shared with her the products. And she started with the weight loss journey. She started losing weight. She started using products for her age. You can see this called the cardio health for health. And so she is good, you know, right now. And the products have really contributed a lot. Because of that, she has started a business as well of helping other people when it comes to their health. And because of that, she's now traveling the world, guys. You can see Heather here. You know, so you're starting the business, using the products yourself, the experience you're sharing with other people, and building a business as well by recommending more people to use the products because of your personal story. And with that, you're building a business, as I said. So with that, you can now be able to enjoy things like global travel. She's an accountant. And now she decided to quit a job because it wasn't paying her much. She's building the business full time, forever business full time, and she is now, of course, with she have started her own accounting firm that she couldn't even start because, you know, she didn't have the guts to do it until she started forever. But here she is in India, here she is in Dubai, here she is in Zanzibar, you know, and yeah, you know. And so also she has just bought herself an apartment. Sorry, it is not here, but she has just bought herself an apartment about 3 months ago. I'm at age 28, and now she has started investing. Remember, I told you about investments. You know, she has started investing, and you know, she's getting rent from that. You understand? And so forever can be that amazing. And you can start from anywhere, from either product side or the business side direct, and build yourself from there, you know. And we have a system already for you to be able to build your business. If you sit down right now with the person invited you in this meeting, for them to show you how you can be able to make the money, even by end of the month. If you tell them, like, you know what, I want to make an extra $500, they can tell you how. We have a plan like this where we will show you which product do you want to focus on. Okay, how much profit will you be making? And if you want to make $500, if you want to make $1,000, how much of that should you sell? Or how many people should you also recruit? Because also there's part of recruitment here. You understand? How many people should you recruit for you to be able to make the money that you want as your goal? So the question is, what is your goal? And then we sit down and we show you how you can be able to do it. And when you start, most people start as an assistant supervisor because that's the level That is the level where you're becoming a full member. And becoming a full member is where you can be able now to also bring people in your business, and you can also be enjoying 30% discount. Okay, so assistant supervisor is where you're getting a 30% discount instead of a 5% discount. And assistant supervisor for Zimbabwe, I'm assuming most of you, I don't know if you told me where you're listening this session from, but I'm assuming most of you are coming from Zimbabwe. Okay, I can see from Zambia also, South Africa. Okay. So Zimbabwe as well. Okay, so I'll say all of that. So there's for Zimbabwe, it's equivalent to the rands, but the rands or Namibian dollars is about at 6,825 rands. Okay, 6,825 to become an assistant supervisor, and there's no any joining fee. However, you buy the product, so you pay 6,825. You're getting the product, which is a combo pack that is worth 6,825. So for Zimbabwe, it depends with the currency, with the rate on that day, but mostly is about 380 US dollars. Okay. And it depends now with your situation. For some people, for example, in Zimbabwe, they've been feeling like it's a lot, but I usually ask guys, do you know which any business you can be able to start with 380? I'm going to share with you stories of people, and even Heather is also a Zimbabwean, and she's building the business. You can see she has traveled, she has bought herself an apartment. Can you start a business, any business today, that you're starting with 380? And then you're going to say, like, you know what, there's a day I'll be driving a car, there's a day I'll be traveling the world, there's a day I'll be off my debt. And so some people say, you know what, show me how, tell me, and then they come up with a plan. Maybe I'm going to deposit 150, 180, and then I'm going to finish up in a few days. And we have plans like that. Or you can start with 380 altogether, and you're done, and you're already a full member. You understand? That is 6,825. Now, I spoke about Zimbabwe because I know situation can be a bit challenging in Zim, but I'll tell you this. Our focus is in Zimbabwe, and we have got so many people that have been joining the business, and straight away with 380, because at the end of the day, someone is like, you know what, if I don't make a change, then change will never happen for me. You understand? And so sometimes you're saying, I remember when I started the business myself, I never had the money. But I said, you know what? If other people are looking for it, let me look for it. So I looked for my friends. Can I have a 500, like that is Tanzanian shilling, sorry. That is an equivalent to rand, sorry. Can I have, let's say $50? Can I have $100? Can I have, I'm going to return it in 2 weeks. That is what I did. And today, guys, my income, as I said, it's just insane, guys. I mean, I'm making an income that probably CEOs are making. As well, I believe I'm young. I'm 38, 37 right now. And I know there's no way if it wasn't for forever, but I borrowed money to start my business. I borrowed money. My parents said no to the business. My friends laughed at me. But today, I can happily say that I'm financially free. And I'm a stay-at-home mom, managed stay-at-home mom. And so start as an assistant supervisor. Make a plan. Make a plan, and I can assure you that we'll work with you hand in hand, building your skills for you to be able to build a business. Now, the next level that you're going to go is called supervisor. And the supervisor is where you're having a team of about 3 to 5 people mostly, And now the more you go the levels, you can see what brings the difference is the percentages, because your team is growing and you're going to have people in different levels. And every level of your people, there's percentage that is coming. And so you just need to help as many people as possible. A supervisor in Forever is making about $600 to $1,000. Assistant manager is making about 1,000 to about 2,000 somewhere there. Manager is making about 2,500 US dollars, guys. This is about 40,000 40,000 South African rands. Manager is making about 35 to 40,000 Zambian kwacha. Guys, that's a lot of money. And it took me 4 months to get to manager. Well, it take people 6 months. It take people 1 year, 2 years. But what I usually tell people is that, do you have a plan right now that is going to give an increment from to what you're making already? Is going to give an increment of 40,000 rands in the next 1 year. Even in the next 2 years. People don't have those plans, but we have a plan, and I'm presenting the Forever plan to you right now. All these people became supervisors, in Forever, in our team. I just found pictures, few pictures, as you can see here. All these people, all these people. Did I get Natasha's picture here? I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, here is Natasha. Okay, you can see Natasha. She's a supervisor and she's going to speak to you right now. And so I will tell you, people are really making a change. These are assistant managers. These are managers, like recent managers. This lady is a manager in Canada. I told you I have a team in Canada. This one is in Zambia. I've seen people in Zambia right now. This one is in Tanzania. You know, these ones are in Namibia. You understand? And so we have got people everywhere being recognized. This lady, I met her on social media. So if you met someone on social media and someone invited you in this meeting, I want you to remember Tangi. I met Tangi on social media. She was a teacher. She never liked her job. It wasn't enough. She did it for over 10 years. She was exhausted and she was in debt. So when I told her about the business, she was actually not very interested. But I was told her like, what are you losing if you start? And then she started. The second month, she made about 12,000 rands on that second month as a monthly income. And so she decided to say, you know what, I'm going to quit my job. She quit her job on the third. So on the fourth, she was free, building the business full time. On the fifth month, she was already traveling and it was her first time to board a plane. And imagine if we had never met on social media, if she had said no to the business. Here we are, me and her in South Africa from Namibia, you know, on the 12th month, on the 12th month, Tangi became a manager last year. She started the business in January. By December, she was a manager. And she had already, it means a manager, she has unlocked 40,000 a month. And she even became a number one supervisor in the whole of SADC. So people are saying, like, for people that started early and all that, you know, forever, you know, now you can't make it. Here are the examples of people that have been able to do. This is another example, very live example of a lady called Tia. She started the business only 6 months ago. And this was her last month. This was 13th of September. And there's another income hub here. These three incomes between the 1st and the 13th of September last month, it was already 50,000 and she was in business for only 5 months. She is currently our top manager in the business in our team. And she's started the business only 6 months ago. And that is to say that everybody can do it. This is her. I took this picture myself in Rome. This is Colosseum in Rome. I took myself this picture and I recorded a video here with her. And this is the person that she invited her she invited her. She was invited by this lady in the business and they met on social media. And today they're traveling together. That's what I'm saying. Whoever invited you in this meeting, guys, is your destined helper. Now, I met this amazing lady. I want her to share with you her story a bit and to encourage you also. She's a supervisor. She's called Natasha. And I met her coincidentally. Like we were not planning to meet. I was taking pictures after the meeting, like, but it's a physical one, and she was still sitting there. I was like, "Can you take us a picture?" And we even took a picture together. And after that, I was like, you know, let's exchange numbers. And from there, you know, we became friends. We started communicating, and up until now, she's one of my amazing person. And Natasha, it has been amazing working with you, and I'm so looking forward to hearing your story, and as you are inspiring other people as well, because you have a good job. I mean, she's making good money, you know, in her job, but she has decided to do the business as well. And so I know that she's going to inspire you by her story and for the reasons why she decided to do the business as well. Natasha, over to you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm so sorry I can't switch on my video today, but I'm so excited. You know, every time we talk about this business, I get so excited because it is not just like any other business. As Vero actually indicated already, you know, sometimes I've always been an A student, someone that is always, you know, go getter, and everybody said, go to school, get a job, do everything. And I did that, you know, and then I did get my dream job. I got everything that I thought, you know, is going to put me in that line. But I mean, like what what we're talking about in this meeting, Vera is here. She's in her 30s. She's talking about an insane income. And for me, as much as yes, I understood the fact that okay, I have a job, I have this is what I've done to get here. It was just not the lifestyle that I'm looking for. I'd gotten to a point where I realized that, you know, if I want to live a life that is debt free, you know, where I don't have to say I'm going to be paying for a mortgage for the next 20 years for me to get one property with forever,
You can actually make sure that you can even get one property at least per year. This is where, you're able to build yourself to a certain level of income that you decide for yourself, and where you don't have to wait for an annual increase, in your salary, or for you to prove yourself, for you to get to a point where you're earning a certain, maybe 5 or 10%. I haven't met anyone that says I got a 43% increment in my salary. I'm still yet to find that. But then in Forever, this is where it happens. Like right now, she just shared a story of someone that is earning almost 50,000 in just 5 months. And for me, when I met Vero, she actually didn't even know. But at the time, I was in a position where, I was even asking God to say, what am I going to do with my life? Because yes, I'm employed, but I don't see myself being someone that is going to live an average life for the next 20 years just for me to leave my family with just one property or one a one car or whatever. For me, I felt like that is average, especially from the fact that I come from extreme humble beginnings. And one promise that I made to myself was that no matter what happens, I'm going to make sure that I make it. And like what Precious shared, one thing that I've also realized in life is the fact that opportunities do not come to, special people or the few selected. The fact that you are here tonight, you're actually, it's a huge opportunity. It actually means that this is actually a calling for you to be able to actually get to know about this business, because especially if you've been invited by myself, that means you saw an advert on Facebook. Facebook has got billions of people, and yet you are here tonight. So, I there's so much I can share about the business, especially for myself. And this is a very great time for me to even, share, because I started the business round about this time, end of September. So at this particular moment, just like you in this meeting, I still didn't know much about the business, but all I just knew is that she kept talking about supervisor, there's this, there's a cruise. And I said, I want it. And, by me just saying I want it, it actually did happen. So this is why, this business is so great, because one thing that I always used to say to myself is I'm a scientist. What do I know about business? But in this business platform, you've got, access to each and everybody. To be able to learn, all you need to do is copy, paste, and make it better. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to come up with any strategy. You just have to want a change in your life for you to be able to actually get there. One thing that I really appreciate the most as well is the fact that in our business community, everybody is so invested in your growth. So even when I decided to say, okay, I'm starting the business, and then in a few days, I'm like, you know what, actually, I'm hearing people talking about, being a supervisor, going to Mozambique. I really want this. And by me saying I want this, it means that the strategy was actually shared with me to say, okay, this is what you do. And all I had to do was implement and actually get assisted throughout all the way, but the results are yours, in this case. So for me, I just want to say, if you're here tonight, don't take it lightly, because you never know. And, even at the time when I said I wanted to be a supervisor, I didn't know how much money it was going to bring. But because all I wanted was to go to Mozambique. But then the moment I actually saw the financial breakthrough that it had, a lot of my friends were like, you know what, we're scientists. Why are you doing business on the side? You've got a good job. What is this about now? Why are you stressing yourself? But now when they look at me, they're actually now asking to say, if only we'd actually started the business with you at that particular time, where would we be now? Because they're actually getting to see the fruits thereof. So don't focus too much on, past failures or your current situation. I would really encourage you to say, look at what the opportunity can do for you. Forever might not be your dream business, or, you didn't wake up today and say, you know what, I'm going to be a Forever business owner, or maybe you didn't even know about Forever, or you maybe even know people that failed at it. But one thing that I can say is that the people around you will determine how far you can go. The moment I actually found myself with people in Forever, business partners that pray with you, that strategize with you, that implement with you, and that actually ensure that they pick you up when you're actually, thinking to say, okay, what am I supposed to do? Because we're not saying that business is easy. Business is not easy in any avenue, but the people that you have around you, the community, is what will actually allow you to stand up and ensure that you continuously grow, because you are around people that have a trailblazer mentality. So I could say a lot, but all I just want to say is don't take it lightly that you're here. There's a reason, and ensure that you use the information wisely.
Perfect. That's very true. Very well said. Just like I met you, it wasn't, it was just by chance. And here we are, friends and building business together. I mean, honestly, it's just amazing. And as she asked, just ask yourself, how did you meet the person that invited you in this meeting? You know, how did you meet? Even if it's someone that you already know or you knew, you knew, then why now? Why today? And so, yeah, if other people are doing it, I'm sure you can be able to do it. Now, the goal of Natasha is obviously getting to manager. So we ended up until manager. And Natasha, I wish you great success. And I know that you should be a manager in the next 3 months, by the time we are closing this year, I know you can be. And anybody here who wants to become a manager, guys, can I see people that are saying, I want to become a manager? Who says I want to become a manager? Who else says I want to become? Just write manager in there, because the money that you can be able to earn is a lot. But it's not even about the money. It's about the impact that you're going to be making. You're going to be having an amazing team of people that are saying, you know what, thank you. If it wasn't for you, then I wouldn't be taking my kids to a better school. If it wasn't for you, that is you as a manager, guys. Now, when you get to manager, you don't just get to manage and then you wait. You get to manage and you help other people become managers. One of my goals right now is to create at least 7 direct managers between now and March. Direct, I mean people that have to join directly under me, you understand? And then now from them, we create other managers. So now I know I have got Precious, I've got Natasha in this room, but also Natasha has got Ruth. You understand? Natasha has got, let me see who else, Nokubonga, so we want you guys to become managers. And then I can see maybe most of you are actually guests. So if you're a guest, then just know we have a plan for you. And we want you to become a manager, because in this business, it's the only business that is a winning situation. You understand? So you become a manager, you help other people become managers. This is another extra 29,000 rands, guys. That's about, I think that's about 1,800 US dollars on top of the 2.5 or $2,500 that you're already making. You understand? So how many legs will you have matters. I've got 9 of these. Guys, my income last month alone was about 202,000 rands, guys. And so how does that come? It's because now look, I mean, there's Tia who started 6 months ago and she's already making 63,000. Do you understand what I mean? So can you imagine having a business where you are making money and you're also having so many people in your team that are actually making money? There's no jealousy in our team or in the business. There's no like, oh, I don't know, like the way in the jobs, people are like jealousy of each other and all that, because anybody knows that they can be able to make it. And the other incentive that you can be able to qualify when you become a manager, especially, is we call it Forever to Drive, where you can be able to buy the car of your dream. And these are some of the people. And you are actually you're getting paid either 400 US dollars or 800 US dollars or 400 US dollars or 600 US dollars or 800 US dollars every single month for 36 months when you qualify for for Kaplan, where you can be able to, you're working on it for 3 months. And that's about 6.7, 10,000 or 13,000. People have been able to buy their own cars. Now, for people that are thinking like, oh, how many, it's not, I can't sell. How many aloe vera gels like this? You see these bottles, they're the forever bottles, right? Aloe vera gel. How many bottles do you think these people, like, for example, this lady have sold for her to be able to buy this Range Rover? How many do you think she sold for her to buy this Mercedes? This guy was a policeman. Here, behind him is Maserati. This is a Porsche, and this is his house. And this business was started by his wife. Unfortunately, he passed away, and she passed away. And when she passed away, she left the business to him and the kids. So we're talking about the wheel, like it's a wheelable business where you're putting effort right now, but your family is going to benefit. You understand? From a mere policeman to being a millionaire, guys. And so Forever is more than what you think. We bought this car at 89,000 US dollars when I was 28. It was 1.4 million rands equivalent, guys, and we bought it cash. She was talking about the property. I mean, I moved to South Africa, and in May, I think, we acquired our first property, and we bought it cash in Sandton. Just yesterday I was at one of the what is this, where we're buying now, what is this, to just change a few things and do a bit of renovation and all that. But yesterday also I was talking to my husband about the second property. And I mean, can you imagine that possibility that Natasha just shared, that you can probably be buying a property every single year? So we said we want to make sure that we're having property for kids, every kid, and at least 3 of them simultaneously. And then we see now what we're gonna do. But on top of that, we're buying shares in Tanzania, we're buying government bonds, I've been buying land every single, in fact, and I mean, like, seriously. So I don't know what you're gonna think about. You're thinking about forever, but I will tell you, forever is incredible. It is an incredible opportunity. Now, this lady, she was one of the Kaplan qualifiers in our team, and she's doing amazing. You can also be able to qualify for trips. I remember in 2014, my husband and I traveled 14 countries. In 2015, we did 15 countries. We've been to the US, I think, 8 times. And right now we are coming from Europe, Europe tour. We've done Europe tour, I think 3 or 4 times. I've been to Paris 3 times, I think. But I will tell, I'm not showing this to show off. My dad was a policeman, a mayor policeman. I lived in a police quarters, and you know how horrible they are. My mom is a school teacher, retired right now. But today we are talking about we're having a wedding of my brother, and I've paid quite an amount of money as a contribution, and I'm taking care of a lot of things. Once they tell me, like, oh, there's this, I'm like, oh, how much do you want me to send you? I mean, there's no way I would be saying that if I was employed, and I know, I mean, this business, guys, it is incredible. And on top of that, you can be able to travel the world. So it doesn't matter where you're coming from. I'm coming from a very humble background. So it doesn't matter where you're coming from. What matters is, what is it coming from you after this meeting today? And as I share, I've already shared with you, these are ladies that we have and we went with, and like, this lady is called Selma, and she traveled with her son, who is 16 years of age. So if you have kids right now, I can tell you that you can be able to impact them in an amazing way. This lady, and we are also with her in Europe, and this is her husband, and this is myself. They're part of the team as well. These are, and she's traveling with her husband. And so I will tell you, you are blessed to be in this meeting. When you're talking about the global travels, part of our team is one of the team that it does doing a lot and the most on that. We had this trip going to Egypt. It was going to Dubai, and then we passed by Egypt. And this lady was in business for only 4 months. So when I'm talking about, the cruise ship that you need to become a supervisor in 2 months, and you're going to qualify for it from Durban to Mozambique, coming back to Durban, you can definitely be able to do it. It doesn't really matter when you start. What matters is you start now, so that you don't keep wasting time, because you don't have much time. You have got 2 months to do, and we are ready to work with you. This lady was in business for this lady was in business for 6 months, but she's 50 years of age, and here she is in Dubai. We're in Dubai, went to Dubai. So when I'm talking about this trip, there's so many of them. India, we were there in April, and these are all these are team members in our team, and we're in India, as you see, and we were 18,000 people. This event, it was full of, this venue was full. This was after the event, and we got an opportunity to be recognized. We were among 17 people. And I got an opportunity to speak in front of 18,000 people. The company wrote an email and say, you know what, Vero, we believe that you can be able to impact these people. I got an opportunity to talk to 18,000 people. And so if I'm talking to you right now, we are 17 of us. Don't look at us and like, guys, we are big. And I have the opportunity. I have the ability to show you how. Natasha has the ability to show you how. Nokubonga has the ability to show you how. Ruth has the ability to show you how. Precious has the ability to show you how. Whoever that invited you in this meeting has the ability to show you how you can do this business. And together, accumulatively, with our skills coming together, we can show you how you can build a business. The next trip is going to Paris, and we're going to go in April. And the goal is to have at least 50 unstoppables in Paris. I don't know if you're going to be there. If you're going to be in Paris, guys, please write Paris. Okay. And there's a lot of other things that can be able to qualify. And the legal managers retreat, and these Southern Africa qualifiers, and 20% of the Southern Africa qualifiers are part of Team Unstoppable, guys. And I take pride in saying that, because we are one of the newest teams in Southern Africa. And because of the skills and the leadership that we have, we know that you also can be able to do it. Who can join forever? Everybody can join forever. You just need to be able to say, you know what, I'm taking this business seriously. I'm going to commit, in my time and effort. I'm going to learn the business. I'm going to be a good student. And, I will talk to everybody about the business. I'm going to dream big. What are your goals, And so don't think like, you know what, How can I do it and all that? Because honestly, you're gonna have a lot of questions. You're gonna have a lot of questions like, I can't sell, I can't talk to people, I don't have capital. All these questions are the questions that people are asking themselves every single day about the business. Even when I started the business myself, when I did not even believe in Forever, I did not believe in the business, in the products. But I said, if other people are doing it, why not? I did not have the money. That was my problem. I didn't have the capital, but I had to borrow money. I borrowed my first capital, as I told you. But that became one of the best decisions in my life. And so all these questions you're going to ask yourself about Forever, we have answers. We also asked ourselves about these questions when we wanted to start the business, but we said, you know what, if other people are doing it, I can do it as well. Most important thing is to not think about what your past failures, your doubts, don't think even about your friends or whoever, relatives, because they don't matter. At this particular time, God is the one that is calling you to on this call. This is your own call. What matters is your goals, not even your, like doubt and all that. And God says, prepare yourself. I'm about to take you to another level. And so welcome to the opportunity. And whatever doubts that you have, just believe in God. Walk in faith that He's the one that brought you in this meeting and is going to give the clients and what you need to build your business. So welcome to our business community, guys, and we are looking forward to working with you, looking forward to thriving with you, looking forward to expanding with you, and we're looking forward to guiding each other for our families, for everybody that is inspired by the action that we take every single day. And so, yeah, honestly, go back the person that invited you in this meeting. And this is the combo that I was talking about, the 6.8 or 308. Now that figure is not certain, like, but it's around that much. And I mean, if you can't start today. Start today, because I mean, every single day that passes is a day that you could be doing something towards your future and the future of your family. If you have kids, then your decisions in your life every single day matters, not only to you, but to them as well. And so welcome to this business opportunity. But before that, allow me to unmute this last person called Ruth. Ruth is employed. And she's one, I mean, she is training us actually at 5 a.m. sessions, guys. I mean, this woman is powerful. I remember first time I was speaking to her, I was like, wow, And she's also new in the business, but her thinking and her thoughts towards the business and herself and the self-belief that she has, the conviction that she has in her business is just incredible. And so Ruth, please inspire everybody, or rather, motivate everybody to be able to take charge when it comes to their lives, and yeah, make a decision that can help them in their business and their life every day. Ruth, over to you. Oh, sorry. Unmute yourself again. Sorry.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So welcome to the business session and congratulations for being here. I don't have much to say, but all I can say is what Veronica was saying about the business is very true. And my reason for joining the business was one day I was just sitting with my daughter. I work Monday to Saturday, so that's like a busy week. So she was like, Mommy, why can't you take us to playgrounds like other parents? Is it because you don't have money? To be honest, I have a good job and it pays me very well. But that got to me. I don't have time with my kids. I don't have time with my family. So that's one of the reasons why I joined the business. And another thing that got my attention is the global travels. Oh my word, I love traveling and I'm looking forward to be traveling a lot in the future.
Amen.
And the business, I've only been in the business for only 3 months, but it was amazing. When I got my first check, Veronica, I tell you, I jumped. I lived with joy. I received my first payslip from Forever and it was amazing. The feeling was, it was something else.
Yeah.
So when we tell you this business is real, this is for sure. And anyone can do it and anyone can succeed in this. If they are millionaires in the business, I want to be one of them.
You can.
I always call myself a future millionaire because I know I'm going to make it in this business.
Amen.
And I'm going to work hard for it. Like Natasha and others said, it's not easy, but it's your mindset that matters. You have to push yourself. If you can work for your boss for 8 hours and give your best to do that job, if you put a little bit of that effort into this business, I'm telling you, it's going to change your life forever. So don't take this opportunity for granted. This is for you and for everyone else who has joined the business. Take this opportunity, guys, and don't miss it. Take it and run with it. And I'm telling you, 1 year from now, if you make the decision of joining the business, you thank God and you thank the person that invited you to this meeting. And you look back and you're like, maybe I could have joined 10 years back, but it's never too late to join this business. You can always make it. And because you are in the meeting today is the right time. Because the Bible says, I, the Lord, will make it happen when the time is right. So this is the right time for you to join the business. And most definitely, you're going to make it.
Yes, that's true. Wow. That's very true. And thank you so much, Ruth. And yeah, we say this statement here, God says we prepare yourself, I'm about to take it to another level. I like it and what you've just closed at us with. And I'm sorry. So guys, if you've been in this meeting up until now, I believe, and we have not even taken much time. Hey, I mean, we have taken 1 hour from when we started, 1 hour and 5 minutes. That's good. And you have heard from 4 people actually. And I believe that is enough to make you say, you know what, if Ruth can do it, if Precious can do it, if Natasha can do it, and whoever that invited you in this meeting, if it's not the 3 of them, then you can do it as well, because stories are so many, and we are looking forward into celebrating your story as well. So go back to the person who invited you in this meeting now and tell them, you know what, I am ready to get started, and allow us to welcome in our community. Thank you all very much, and I wish you great success as we are closing the year 2024 and starting the year 2025. Make a better choice for you and for your family and for your future as well. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everybody.